Bit later for you guys. I mean 7:20. Hey, what the fuck? Why does this phone say 6:20? 7:20. It's only 7:20. I'm losing my time. What's happening? Hello. We made it here. $9:20 Melbourne. I know, very late. I'll try not yap too much. I'll try not yap. Honestly, I didn't even know if I was gonna go live. I almost wasn't gonna go live. I almost wasn't gonna go live today. I'll be honest with you. I had a bit of a bad mental health day today. So I wasn't feeling like 100% to stream, but I had work I needed to get done. And that kind of forced me to like get the fuck over it and get on my PC setup and make shit happen. It's fine. It's no big deal. You know, we all have those days. We all have those days. Left work to the last minute? Nah, it wasn't last minute. I have a, it's not due till Sunday, but I wanted to get it done today. But then I just, yeah, I don't know. Was having one of those days where you're just like, you just get super down on yourself for no reason and just super high. I feel like we're all very hypercritical. We're our own worst enemies. But today was one of those days where I was just being super critical of myself and being like really, I don't know, hating on myself for some reason. I don't know why. Sometimes we just have those days. And the last thing you want to do when you're just like not feeling yourself is get on camera and be super, what's up guys? You know what I mean? Like the last thing I wanted to do was just look at myself. I didn't want to look at myself. And then I had to get on record stuff and look at myself. Like, you know, it's just not what you want to do when you feel like that. Just one of those days. One of those days. But I said to myself, no, I've got to do this work. It's not due to Sunday, but I know I've got a busy few days and I don't want to be stressed at the last minute. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get it done today. I have to get it done. And it was like, I was really excited about this. It was like a TikTok I had to do for Samsung, but I was really like pumped about the concept I'd come up with for it and was really excited to, you know, do it. So I forced myself to get on and I'm like, you know what? Fake it till you make it, baby. Just get on, act happy for the offline. I'm like, at least it's an offline recording, you know?
I hope
so
you're okay, Dev. Here is something.
Nah, you didn't have to do that, Razor.
Wonderful person.
Nah, I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the donor. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Alex. How you doing? What's the point? Yeah, it's just like everyone has those days. For me, they don't happen often. Razor, thank you so much for that. Thank you. It's one of those days, you know? They don't happen that often, but obviously they just do suck when they do happen. So you know what? I had a bit of a cry, picked myself back up, and here we are. So I wasn't going to stream, but then I think you know, forcing myself to this recordings kind of forced myself out of it. So we Gucci now, we Gucci now. So I do apologize in advance. I just want to be transparent with you. So I apologize in advance if my energy is not like through the roof and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, showing up is half the effort. My God, look at all these streaks that came through today. The heck? Yo, oh, and Jaeger, thank you so much for the 10 months of Prime. Thank you, thank you. We've got Blue Wings with the 130 streams in a row. He's crazy. Alan with the 40, John with the 3, Hyper with the 40, Barney with the 5, another 130, Starship. I may not have been lucky enough to see the Eras 2 alive, but I'm lucky to have reached a 100 streak. Comparing me to the Eras Tour? Stop it. Thank you, Starship. Another 130, Nazo. Just got a Samsung S24 Ultra ad. Listen, it's here. I know it's Nazo. Thank you for the 130. And Destroyer with the 20. I appreciate all these. So many streakers. Look at all these streakers running through chat. Apology not accepted. Where's Crackhead dead? Fuck. All right. Let me go get some crack real quick. Hello, Kendrick. Hi. Ciao. How do I say your name properly? Hi, BTFC. Awesome with the tier 2, 36 months.
I always enjoy watching your streams.
Thank you, and I enjoy having you here. Thank you so much. My longest ever, by the way, dedicated. I'm honored. Yeah, class for that tier 2. Huge, huge streaks. Crazy, crazy. I All right, 2 minutes. Go. What do you want? 1 part, 51 minutes. 2 parts, 50 to 25 minutes. So uploaded a week apart. What do you want? Open to sigh. We've waited this long. We can wait another week for part 2. Exactly. Come on, guys. It's been that long. You're telling me you can't wait another week? You're lying. You're lying. Cliffhanger ending? Yeah, see now, if you guys want 2 parts, I'm going to have to go back to it and see where's a good part to split it up. Because I thought like shorter the better because of the TikTok meta. Everyone's got shorter time spans now, but apparently longer form content on YouTube is doing better. People like long shit now, apparently. I don't know. Frenzy! Slowly getting that streak back up. What do you mean slowly? You already have. 40 is huge. And RT 70. My God, look at these massive streakers. Getting on Wukong after Ghost? Might have to. People have spoken very, very highly of it. And I have been kindly gifted it by Prawn, so we might just have to fuck around. I mean, to be honest, I'm not really like fussed about the ad revenue, to be honest. I would care more about engagement, but in terms of ad rev, I don't even get ad revenue because I'm not a partner on YouTube because I haven't uploaded enough. Always preferred long form, fuck TikTok. Yeah, it's ruined all our brains. Bruh, you guys, this is literally the exact same, this is pretty much the exact same results as the Discord. I just don't know what to believe. I find it hard to believe that this is a genuine split vote. Dyed my hair since last time I watched a stream. I don't know how long ago you watched my stream, but this is actually my natural hair color now, finally. Probably the ends. I'd say my natural hair color maybe like up to here. I've probably got still some like random bits through the ends, but I stopped dyeing my hair. Going El Naturel now. But I actually booked in a haircut here in Perth on Saturday because I was looking at my ends and they're a little bit dry and I just want to go a little bit. I mean, I was like growing my hair out to be longer, but I think I want to just go like a little bit medium and then grow it out again to be super healthy. Good evening, Prom. Hi, Bob. I'm good. How are you? Gonna watch it anyway. The point is to make it towards the people that don't know you. Yeah. See, I don't know enough about YouTube to know how to market to people who don't know me. I feel like the vlogs are just for you guys because I don't know how to make them incentive enough to bring in a new audience through that, you know. I don't know if that's the kind of content that brings in new audiences, but yeah, something's better than nothing. Looks good. Well, I appreciate it. Gotta make the YouTube algorithm gods happy. Yeah, see, they seems like such a foreign god to me because I'm just so out of the loop with YouTube. I just don't really watch it. I want to get back into it because I think that's the best way to stay motivated with wanting to post on it, because the more you watch, the more you're like, I want to do this. Hair permed and colored? Nah. I'm so bad. I always want to change something and the hair is the first thing you go to. But I think I'm forcing myself to just stay my natural hair color, focus on like the health of my hair quality, and then maybe revisit if I eventually want to dye it. But yeah, because I went lighter and then I went darker than my natural, and now I'm just rocking my natural. You really think chat would troll a Discord poll? How bored do you think we are? Oh, I think you're that bored. I think you're that bored. Scary times at Perth hairdresser. It's just a cut and wash and blow wave. So, you know, they can't fuck it up that much. But I feel like I'm jinxing myself by just saying that. Hi, good job. How you doing? Cut on Saturday too. Hope it turns out good. That's me, girl. My hours before online courses. What do you mean fix your hours? The hair looks very pretty tonight. Honestly, I've done nothing with it. I was actually hating my hair today. The vlog, I'm aiming to release it on Sunday. So yeah, just need to get these final decisions sorted. Yeah, but I don't know, because there's a few little things I want to change and add and do myself. Being a little bit of a perfectionist with it, I'm kind of like, maybe I should just stop trying to make it perfect and just get it up, you know? What are the vlogs in the pipeline? Man, do you know how much footage I have from stuff that hasn't been uploaded? I've got like, I could like upload like 6 vlogs from stuff. I've got stuff from like DreamHack, from PAX. I have stuff from TwitchCon. I have from Taiwan. I kind of randomly vlogged stuff in Paris, but I don't really know if I vlogged enough because I was very blasé with it. Knock on wood to balance everything out. Where's the wood? This is all like plasticky shit. See you later, Monday. Today's not a sponsor stream. Last week we had the X Defiant sponsor stream on Thursday. The only sponsor we have is our quiz sponsor on Sunday for community games. But we do have golf tomorrow. I actually do have a tee off time as well because it's booked in. Booked in for 2 p.m. Perth time. Australian Western Standard Time, which is 4 p.m. Melbourne time, is for tomorrow's golf stream, 9-hole golf. So I will maybe just update that in Discord so you guys will have it. I'll use the Discord timer so it shows up in your time zone on the Discord schedule. But yes. Hi, Nani. I hate wearing my glasses. I've got some more contacts arriving tomorrow. But man, I'm just so tempted to... If I wasn't terrified of horror stories with laser eye surgery, I'd be so tempted because it is not cheap. Like contacts specifically are not cheap, especially I have dailies because I don't have terrible vision where I need them like 24/7. Like I'm not like, if I take my glasses off, I'm not just like blind, you know? I can still navigate my surroundings. They're just kind of blurry, not very clear, you know? Running in like 240p. But yeah, so I just get dailies and wear them for just like special occasions, times that I don't really want to wear my glasses, or sometimes I just brave being blind. But like 2 boxes, which are, you know, 30 contacts. So like 30, 30, 60 all up, but you obviously divide that back 2. So you get 30 wear out of them, 30 days if you wear them all in a row. It was $100, like $100. Each time, spending $100. It's like, enough times, it may as well just get the fucking laser eye surgery. And then you gotta buy glasses, which are like, not cheap, couple $100 as well. Fucking hell, being blind's expensive. Well, not fully blind, obviously, but not having 20/20 vision ain't cheap. Toby, thank you for the streak. I'm good, thank you. Buggy, hey, chat. The buggy, to rent the buggy for tomorrow almost costs the same as actually doing the golf, which is so stupid. And probably might look like a fucking idiot with the buggy on 9-hole golf where the course isn't massive, but it was just a non-negotiable. If I wanted the buggy, so I got the buggy. It was like $30. It was like $30 or just 30. Yeah, I think it was like $30, and I think golf was like 30 something dollars. But I was not getting the buggy. It was a must. My first time doing, you know, golf on the semi-big course. Of course. I think it was worth it. $30. You know, whatever. It is what it is. Having that update in Discord in your own time, so I think is so useful for the streakers. Yeah, I'm glad that I figured out how to use it, because if it makes your life easier, then I'm all for it. I go back to college after a few years of taking gap years from COVID plus a new major change. Ooh, are you excited, Bob? You pay $25 for a month's supply. Man, am I getting ripped off? $100 to see? Is it worth it? Yeah. I don't know. That's why I might use a couple of thousands and get fresh eyes. But I don't know. I hear horror stories about laser eye surgery. I'd be so scared. I got used to wearing them. Yeah, see, I don't like wearing my glasses. I'm the only one in family who doesn't need glasses some capacity. My dad wears glasses, and then my brother used to need them when he was younger, but doesn't need them anymore. Jackass things to the buggy. If I do, it won't be intentional. And both had no complications and don't regret doing it. Well, I know now. Yeah, 90 now got laser eye surgery and she swears by it. One of my IRL high school friends, she also got laser eye surgery and she swore by it too. So yeah, I don't know. You think technology is advanced enough? I think they're pretty good with it. I just realized my thing's probably super zoomed out. Should be fine, doesn't matter. Yeah, that's actually a good point, Bob, because the weather, like today was definitely on and off rain. Tomorrow's meant to be better than today, but still predicted to rain at some point. Let me see if it's updated at all. So yeah, that's a good point. Having the buggy might actually be a smart decision because it gives me somewhere to go undercover if it gets that bad. I think if it does, it'd be very, very short. Let's have a look. Okay. Oh shit. It's gotten worse tomorrow. Every day after. The weather is been so bad while I've been here. And everyone keeps telling me like, it's not usually this bad. It's not usually this bad. But every day's been super rainy. Like Saturday's meant to be pouring down rain. Tomorrow's gone up. It says 6 to 20. Wait, no, that's literally right now. Tomorrow is 4 to 15 millimeters of rain. Let's have a look. Very high chance of showers. Fuck. All right. Looks like I'm just going to have to wear my rain jacket. Might be a drowned rat tomorrow, guys. So bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Hi, Shamat. What's happening? Hi, Cranky. It's all online. Oh, that's a convenient at least then, bub. Need new glasses. I've had, luckily, these glasses for a few years now. I think I'm notorious for losing my glasses. I've got like 3 in rotation at the moment that I swap between. And I've definitely lost each one at some point, but somehow have managed to not destroy them or lose them permanently. But man, I was going through glasses like crazy. But I also had to get stronger prescriptions because my eyes continuously got worse. And I think these ones are fine, but I might go to get another eye check and see if my eyesight has gotten any worse. Hopefully it hasn't, but you never know. What's a buggy? Like a golf buggy? Like golf cart buggy? Yeah, SV will be with me. Lenko again. Hi, Bella. How are you, boss? I'm chilling. How are you, Cranky? If there's lightning, don't play golf. There's a legit chance you get hit because of the club. Okay. I don't think there should be. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. It says there's meant to be a thunderstorm literally right now. But no thunderstorms. Just cloudy with a bit of predicted rain. See how we go. Prescription has probably changed by now. I hope it hasn't got any worse. Might have to start doing like eye exercises or get those pinhole glasses to help train the muscle in my eye. Thank you for the blessings. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, look, if I'm going to get struck by lightning, at least let it be on stream, you know, do it for the content. That clip would have to go viral. Streamer gets struck by lightning while playing golf. Like at least let it be on stream. But hopefully I don't die because I feel like if I die, then that's something that ends up on the dark web. Oh, honestly, at Twitter. Twitter's basically the dark web these days, so the shit you get posted on there. So as long as I survive, ideally, you know. I'd say she's too short to be hit by lightning, but what? But what, Cerberus? What are you trying to say? Right, why do you want that shit to... I don't want it to happen. I don't want it to happen, but I'm saying, but if it does, at least let it be on stream, you know? Well, okay, now we're talking. Struck by lightning, but transformed to a Silver Surfer for added content. Yes. Or I become the Flash or something, you know? Let me get some superpowers. Hi, Lefty. Kick is the dark web these days. I've actually not been on Kick. I think I've been on Kick like once or twice. Not for very long. I hear it's a scary place. Death would violate TOS. That's the problem. Nah. I don't know. I think if I died, yeah, I probably wouldn't be able to stay on Twitch. Ari Bellin. I've been hit by lightning. Shocking, right? See, you always get me in the first half. I was like, wait, you've actually been struck by lightning? That's crazy. You survive, you get a new hairstyle. Pretty sure my hair would just be singed off at that point, wouldn't it? Hi, Roctopus, what's happening? I've never heard someone call a golf cart a buggy before. Golf buggy? Golf cart? Oh. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I swear I've heard people call it a golf buggy, golf cart. I don't know. Probably wasn't the content that is accessible on Twitter. Yeah, Twitter is fucked. Twitter is scary place. I literally just don't go on Twitter anymore. Two social media platforms I just don't ever use. Facebook and Twitter. I don't think they would ban you if you die, just not let you save the VOD on Twitch. I mean, if I'm dead, it probably doesn't matter anyway, right? Oh, donating blood? Good on you, Roctopus. I've actually never donated blood before. Maybe I should look into it. I have low iron though, so I don't know if that's a good idea for people with low iron. Mike and a super like guy can play classical musical suddenly. Who's the guy that can play classical music suddenly? Oh, that guy was probably explaining Twitter. Oh, the guy you banned? Oh. Probably. I was gonna say, I don't know, I don't know. I don't know what he's on about. I don't know why. Oh, maybe it's just the topics. Anyway, whatever. The only time I rode on the golf cart was Dubai airport. What, you got escorted? Do you even know your blood type? Wait, we actually spoke about this on stream. And I messaged Mum because I assumed she would know. But she didn't know. Did we find out? No, I actually don't know if I know my blood type. Now that I think about it, I actually don't know. Do you have to know going into that? Donating blood? Do you have to already know what your blood type is before you donate it? People getting porn on Twitter? Just get like random shit. It's mainly if you click the replies. I don't know if like the porn doesn't really come up, or just sexual shit really come up. It's always in the fucking replies randomly, you know? There'll be like OnlyFans girls promoting their shit in just random non-related posts. Hi, okay. Good morning to you. No, you don't have it. Oh, so they'll taste it. Oh, so they let you ride, I see. Oh, sick. So, do they test your blood first? I know of her, I've never met her. Done that. Blood type is red. That's as far as it go. Yeah. Bye, Rain. Ah, so I can just go donate and they can test it. Yeah, facts, Flash. Glasses like mine. So what's the rarest blood type again? It's like AB negative or something? I don't know. They test the blood before they decide whether or not they keep it to donate. Oh, so they just like automatically take your blood and then we'll figure out later whether it was diseased or not. I wonder if people ever had diseases they didn't know about and they just contact them being like, hey, by the way, I don't know if you know, but you've got this, you know? Yeah, thank you
Hello
for the
Dev,
14
have you been
months.
sorry? I am been very busy lately.
Don't be sorry. I'm good. How are you doing? AB minus? I was gonna say, I always thought O was the rarest blood type, but apparently it's not. Yeah. Interesting, interesting. Might not be able to donate since you've been overseas recently. Yeah. Yeah, I probably, yeah, like I said before, wouldn't donate until I had good iron levels. My iron levels are terrible. They take 3 vials of your blood for testing and then they take a pool of it. What, instantly? Or is this like a comeback after we've tested the vials there? You have to fill out a questionnaire. Contaminate blood on people in the past. Shit. Oh shit, is it 90? AB minus blood type is the most rare. Okay. What's that? I don't know why I remembered that. Ah, that's what it was. I'm like, there was something special about O blood type. And that's what it was. They can use... Other people can use their blood? Or they can have anyone else's blood? Or you would need to get enough iron to make a sword. That's such a random fun fact to find out. Have to ban all of these. I'm just gonna instantly ban all these accounts because these guys are just like following instantly to do shit. Yeah. Just ban any first time chatters mods, just instantly ban them because there's literally like 10 people that just instantly followed, so they're just coming into their shit. I would have just banned those recently followed accounts actually. I don't know if you guys can see them. Otherwise I'll just pop it in on Discord. Yeah, just all the accounts that just follow, just ban them instantly. Yeah. Yeah, it's in follower mode. Nah, it's not follow botted. They're just like troll accounts. They're just troll accounts. No. Go lots of bots. Yeah. I haven't really had like follow bot issues in a minute. Oh. Gavel! Gavel them all. Who would do? You're what? Ah, should be chill. It was only like 10. That many. Hi Archer, how you doing? I lost my train of thought. Talking about. Anyway, I don't even know if I was talking about anything. Yo, Woot, Woot? I just read what you said. And said that instead. Archer, I think I'm gonna stream chic. Streaming in an empty room? It's not empty, what do you mean? I got a light, another light, got 2 lights, I got a plant, I got a whole desk. Good night, 90. Very nice. My doctor says I'm A positive. Is it important to know your blood type for like emergency situations? I got them all. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it should be chill now. We should be fine. Made out of marble? Yes, this is a very expensive marble fall, guys. Very expensive. Good night, Bob. Good luck with all your new stuff. There you go, your new timetable and everything. Hi, Haley. To know what blood to give you. I guess it's good in an emergency. I mean, you'd hopefully would never need it, but yeah, never hurts to know just in case. Yeah, good idea, Cerberus. Good idea. $10 trillion floor. $100 million Powerball? Can't say I did. Can't say I did. Who went anywhere but a hospital so they can check your blood in 15 minutes. But that could be a 15 minute life or death situation. But yeah, hopefully it's a situation I won't ever have to know, to be honest, and won't even matter. My mom texted me today, she randomly adopted a cat. So random out of nowhere. She just sends me a picture and it's like, look at the cat. I'm like, what? What? Like, what, mother? What do you mean you have a cat now? She's like mentioned it about getting one and now she just has one. Look. I mean, it's pretty cute. It's pretty cute, but like so random. Like, my mom's never had a cat before. She had just adopted a cat. She's gonna become the crazy cat lady now. Its name is Bailey. Pretty cute name. It reminds me of, like, you know, Sabrina, the teenage witch. She has like a little black cat. I forget what it's called. Cat adopted her. True, true, true. Yes, the cat distribution system. Salem, that's the one. It's giving Salem vibes. It's giving Salem vibes. Well, my mum originally told me like a month ago, because what happened was my uncle, he has a Labrador, and they were really struggling to like take care of it because they've got 3 young kids, and so they asked my mum if she wanted to take the dog because they know my mum's by herself, and you know, for a good like companion, and also because my dog used to, you know, live with my mum and my brother, and then my dog passed away. And then my brother moved out of home as well. So then my mum was by herself, didn't have my dog, my brother moved out. So yeah, so she's been by herself. So my uncle was like, oh, why don't you take our Labrador, because, you know, good company and, you know, safety and whatnot. So mum's like, all right, look, I'll take him for 2 weeks and I'll see how I go looking after him. But he was so young. He was like not even 1 year old, and he was a big Labrador. Like, this Labrador was huge. And because it's so young, it's not really trained all that well, Mum couldn't barely walk him because he was a massive dog. Like, the dog would walk Mum. Like, if the dog saw something, the dog just wanted to go and drag Mum along. So Mum didn't really feel comfortable with being able to walk it because she felt like she couldn't fully control him. And also, he had this just weird, irrational fear of the car. Man, Hero, she used to love the car. Like, as soon as I rocked up, she knew, we're going in the car, let's go. She just loved being in the car. She was honestly like, didn't want to stick her head out the window. She'd sit in the back of the car like a passenger, like a human being, would just sit there, wouldn't move, but was so happy to be there. But, yeah, this Labrador just hated the car. So anytime, and Mum would go here, there, and she'd want to bring the dog with her, but she can't lift this massive fucking dog in the car, and she would have to not just lift it, like drag it into the car because he was terrified of it. So yeah, unfortunately, Mum's like, you know, she loved the dog. She kept sending pictures of it to me and sleeping outside her room and whatnot, but I think the size of him was too big, was too high maintenance, and Mum just doesn't have the patience to kind of like train him and in the way she likes. And yeah, so after 2 weeks, she's like, yeah, unfortunately, she won't be able to keep him. But after that, she's like, but I really liked having the company. I really liked having, you know, another presence in the house. So she's like, you know what? I think I might adopt a cat, because I forget where she was. She was around another cat. She really, really liked it. And she's like, oh, maybe I will adopt a cat. So she went, had a look, went to the pound, found like a cat she really liked, except it had some kind of disease or something like that. So they were like, Mum's like, oh, I really like this cat, I really want to adopt it. And they're like, oh, by the way, it has this in there, so you'll need to take it to the vet and get that fixed, and then you'll have to have, you know, ongoing treatments for it. And Mum's like, whoa, I like the cat, but she's like, okay, well, how much is this gonna cost or whatever? You know, she calls up a vet to try and suss it out, whatever, and it's gonna set Mum back like a good like $500. And Mum's like, all right, I was gonna adopt a cat, but you know. And then Mum felt bad because the person working at the adoption place was like, oh, she was kind of making Mum feel bad because Mum was like, oh, I'm gonna adopt the cat. And then she found out it was like, had all these problems, and Mum was like second guessing about adopting the cat. And the adoption person was like making Mum feel really bad about it. She's like, fuck, like, you know, I did feel shit saying, no, I don't want to adopt it anymore because it's sick. But she's like, I can't afford these $500. I can't afford to take on the cat. And then, you know, all these like health problems with it. So like, I didn't end up taking it. I felt like a bad person about it. And I was like, Mum, you were trying to do a nice thing by adopting it. You're like, so what, you know? It's like completely fair enough. So then she just left it be. And then, funnily enough, so she just kind of left it, didn't adopt a cat. And then Mum's been sending me photos. Pretty much she's got a mouse problem at home, just randomly. So she keeps sending me photos of all these fucking mice that she's catching in like mouse traps and stuff. She's just now got some mouse problem. Like, bruh, don't even show me, because I've got PTSD from when we had our mice problem at our house, when we had that family of mice living in our garage. And now she just keeps finding more and more mice around the house, and she's just hating her life because she's like, I don't know what's happening. There was one, and now there's another one, and now there's another one. And next thing you know, she comes home with a cat. She comes home with a cat. She's like, you know what? I wanted a cat before, but now I've got the mice problem. She gets a fucking cat to solve the mice problem. Oh my God. I'm like, what are you going to do now? The cat's going to catch the mice, kill it, and just bring it to you now. Like what's the go here? But seeing mum who's like, mum's very, very, like I get my hygiene, like cleanliness concerns, borderline OCD habits from my mum, because my mum was very, very clean, very against germs. Like dogs were never allowed in the house, like never let the dog lick her because like, you know, gross, and just like very, very clean, hygienic. Because mum used to be a food scientist, so she used to be around a lot of like stuff that used to be, you know, germs and food, and in like a regulatory sense, you know. So she got a little bit scarred from the stuff she would see. So it made her like very conscious with germs and bacteria and all that kind of stuff. So that kind of translated to me. So this is mum's worst nightmare, having mice in the house, and not only having them in the house, having to like kill them. And one of them she got was still like in the mousetrap, was still alive. And she's like messaging me and my brother, and she's like, what do I do with it? Like, it's still alive, but it's in the mousetrap. Like, what am I meant to do with it? And you know what my grandma told my mum to do? She's like, oh, drown it. And mum's like, what do you mean? She's like, just fill up a bucket, because it's against something heavy. Just pop it in the bucket, and then, you know, just let it drown. I'm like, that is a horrible way to go. I'm like, that is a horrible way. I mean, at the end of the day, it's already like a dire situation. And now you're going to put it in a bucket and drown it. I'm just going to say, all I'm going to say, Mum, is I don't envy you right now, because this is fucked. This is fucked. Oh my God. My friend's cat will catch mice and want to show it off and catch and let them loose in the house. Yeah, that's what I'm worried this cat will end up doing. Back in the day, they get dogs to lick cats because they thought it would clean them. Oh my God. Is that during the era of the Black Plague as well? Hearing the scratching of mice is a horrible feeling. I used to be able to hear them in our garage. So my garage, like my bedroom at home, like my wardrobe where it is, shared a wall with the garage, and I could hear the mice like skittering around in the garage. It was the worst. It was fucked. My cat is an indoor cat. I live in a flat, so there's no way she could get in and out. Yeah, so apparently this cat's meant to be only an indoor cat. Mice are cute. Rats are your worry. Oh my God, I remember I was in Europe and I saw a rat like, it was huge. It was so gross. Pet cat would get rid of mice. It appears a pet cat doing nothing. Yeah, I saw a video of this lady that had a pet dog and cat, and there was a mice running around, and she's like, what are you doing? Get it, get it. And the mouse was just not scared of the dog or cat at all. It was just standing there, just sitting, looking at it. Like the dog and the cat was scared of the mouse. My gran used to drown unwanted kittens when she was younger. Why? I think it just must be something from that generation, you know? They've just got no chill. A little less fucks to give, you know? Maybe a Tom and Jerry where they constantly plot traps to catch or avoid one another when it fails. Imagine. If you're germaphobe, cats won't be great. They'll track germs all over counters and tables. Yeah, I don't know what Mum's plan is here. She also, when she was originally thinking of getting this particular cat, not this one, the one before, Mum wanted me to come with her so she could see whether I get irritation for it, because I'm allergic to cats, because my mum is worried that she'll get a cat and I just won't come to her house anymore because I'm allergic to cats. I'm like, Mum, if you want to get a cat, get a cat. I could put up with a bit of sneezing and, you know, sniffliness if I come to your house. It'll be fine. Like, you don't have to, what do you do? Bring me to the pound and get me to stick my head in all the cat cages and see if I sneeze or not. Like, just get the fucking cat. I don't even know if there's such thing. Is there hypoallergenic cats? I know, like, with dogs, poodles are considered hypoallergenic because they don't shed, I don't think. But I don't know if there's, like, a cat equivalent to that. Hairless cats, maybe? Maybe the hairless cats are hypoallergenic. No, Destroy, I've not seen that. Died a bit later. So fucked. Posture check? Yeah, I am like sitting hell far back. I don't know how to disease cat at the farm. I had to put it down. Let's just say it ate the bullet and I was convinced it was a demon. What? It survived? Those gross hairless ones. Have you ever touched a hairless cat though? You expect it to be like skin, right? Because it's hairless. But it's not. It feels like velvet almost. They've got still this weird, very fine hair on it. That makes it feel velvety. Oh my god. So how'd you end up killing it, Cranky? Nah, I definitely don't think that's the case, Destroyer, because she's already messaged me telling me she misses me and she says like, hurry up and get back. It's been too long already. I'm like, Mom, it's been like, how long has it been? Has it even been 2 weeks? I think it's been 2 weeks. Tomorrow. I think. What was I was gonna get rid of something. Oh yeah. You can go get cats with hair that are still hyperallergenic. Ah, there you go. There's a bunch of hyperallergenic cats. Honestly, after that, I left it alone. Hope it would die somewhere. Weren't you scared of it coming back after you or something? Ah? Was missing an eye and it looked like its face was rotted, and I was like, nah, he's okay. Bruh, that sounds like an actual demon. That sounds scary. Hairless cats look like giant rats. I love cats, but wow. Yeah, I don't know. They're kind of scary, but like each to their own. Some people like it. I heard another problem with them as well is they kind of, because they don't have like thick hair, their like skin oils like get everywhere, which just seems so gross. My dog would go after bunnies but not kill them, so I had to finish them off. Yeah, see, I can't imagine doing that. If you weren't allergic, would you like your own cat? Not really, to be honest. Until that cat in Europe just randomly came up to me and hugged me, I had I couldn't really see the appeal of cats. I'm a dog person, through and through. Always have been from like very, very young. Love dogs. The second I see a dog, I'm like, oh, I saw the cutest dog when I went on a walk the other day. I think yesterday. It was a cavoodle, and this lady, she was walking it, and you could tell it was still a puppy, and I was a good like 15 meters away from it, and it just sat upright, and the poor lady was like trying to walk, but the dog did not want to move. It was just sat looking at me. I'm like, is this dog looking at me? Is it waiting for me? And then the lady just had to wait next to her sitting dog. And then eventually, like because I was walking in that direction, when I got closer, the dog then came and like ran up to me and started jumping on me. And she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. It's got muddy paws. And I'm like, no, it is so fine. Because this dog was the cutest thing I'd ever seen. It was a cavoodle. So it's like a caviar cross poodle dog. It was like this small, orange, fluffy thing. It was only 5 months old, and it was the cutest thing I'd ever seen. I was like, nah, I'm like, do not apologize. I want to take this dog home with me. It was the cutest thing ever. Husker, thank you for the Prime for 39 months. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Nah, I haven't seen that Destroyer. Never fucked with a cat since. And put 2 and 2 together. Yeah, like it was you, wasn't it? The only thing my dogs ever killed were birds. Were the only thing I ever found in the backyard. By a tiger? Rough sandpaper. Damn. Cats are random. A stranger cat will love you instantly, but your own pet will hate every fiber of your being. Oh my god. I have stuff to yap about. I always got something. Hi, JBS. Welcome in. Welcome in. Cat once dropped a dead rat next to my mum's bed in the night, so my mum woke up and stood on it. No, she took it, threw it in the bin outside, and then our cat woke up and started searching around for the rat, like had run away and hidden, so wasn't even sure the thing was dead. Oh god, that is a horrible way to start your day. Imagine waking up and stepping on it. Oh god. God, I can't imagine anything worse. But yeah, see, I've always just been a massive dog person. Cats have never really been my thing. I like to feel needed, you know? I feel like cats are very independent. They want to do their own thing. They'll come to you when they feel like it. I like the fact that dogs are just like, you are their world. They love you. They want your love and attention. They just want to be around you. Like, I love that about dogs. You know, they just can't do enough for you. I love that. I love that. Whereas cats, it's just like, I feel like I'd be like, give me love. Give me love. And the cat would be like, leave me the fuck alone, you know? Hi, Machi. Welcome in, chicken nugget. Welcome in. There's a girl, a Russian, I think, who found what she thought was an abandoned kitten, but turned out to be a newborn black leopard, and she raised it alongside her dog. Imagine having... How do you accidentally stumble across a leopard? That would be so cool, though. That'd be cool. Develique some needy. I want to feel wanted, okay? Cats are too independent. I don't know. I just feel like, you know, what's the point? Oh god, yuck. Yuck, Shaman. I have 2 dogs. What kind of dogs do you have? There are more tigers in private collections in Texas than wild ones, and then... Oh, there's no way. There's no way. Pull until it bites your arm off? Wait, what? Dogs? If you're getting affection from a cat, it's definitely on their terms. Yeah, see? With dogs, it's the opposite. Dogs always want affection. Obviously, depends. There's obviously exceptions to every case. But usually, you give a dog attention because the dog just always wants attention by default. Carol basket. Oh, the leopard? Yeah, but it wouldn't because it loves you so much, so it would never hurt you. The thing that sucks about dogs, you're most likely gonna, outlive them, and it's devastating when you lose them. They're so loyal. No, literally, I've always had a dog. Always loved having dogs. And after losing my last dog, I'm like, I don't know if I could get another dog because I just cannot go through that again. I cannot go through losing a dog again. And I've lost dogs already in my lifetime. Before Hero, I had 2 other dogs from like childhood pass away. But after losing Hero, I'm like, I can't get another dog. Maybe eventually one day, but for now it's just like, man, that one, like I can't go through losing another dog like that because that shit crushed me. Guys vary, some are independent, some are needy and anxiety filled. Yeah, I can't do the anxiety. That would be hard. The anxiety would be hard. See, Hero had a bit of anxiety, but she had like separation anxiety in that she wanted to always be around you. I can live with that kind of anxiety. Ah, cute! Sausage dogs is so cute. And Cocker Spaniel? I don't know why I keep getting Cocker Spaniels on my For You page on TikTok all the time. What do you mean you had a friend that had a tiger? Where are you living that your friends just have tigers? Hi, BFA. You're about a little girl being bitten by a dingo. Recently? No, can't say I have. You know what they say, it's better to have love and loss than to have never loved at all. Yeah, definitely. I mean, what do they say? You're like lucky to like feel grief because it means you cared about something or something along those lines. But when you're feeling the grief, it's really hard to see the positive about it because it's like, fuck this, I don't want to go through this again. Good night, John. Have a good sleep. There is people who have a pet what? A cat that looks similar to a lynx. So it's just like a giant cat. You live in the LA suburb. How does someone have a tiger in their backyard in LA? What? I need picture proof. I love the combo of a big dog and a small dog. Like if I ever got dogs, if I was to ever eventually be able to get a dog again, I would want a medium-sized dog and a small dog. I love it. Iceland, literally. I know, it seems like such an LA thing, you know? For someone to just have it casually a tiger in their backyard. That's so random. Big dogs means colossal shits. Yeah, Hero was a medium dog and her poops were pretty big. And she wasn't even considered, like she was a medium, wasn't even a big dog. So yeah, I can only imagine the size a genuine big dog would create. But I reckon little dogs, like some people hate little dogs because they're so yappy or whatever, but you haven't owned a good little dog because they're just the most harmless, fun little things ever, you know? Bigger dogs are more high maintenance, obviously. Little dogs are just the most low maintenance, fun thing ever. I miss owning like a little dog. Yeah, they don't have to be like absolute little annoying yappers. They are a little yappy, but again, they're harmless. They can't do any kind of damage. I don't even know what a caracal is. Let me look that up. Oh, this thing's got cool ears. Okay, hold on, I'll show you guys. Rearrange everything for one thing. Yes, I like its ears. They'll say Southern Fish would have owned a Great Dane. Oh god, those would be hard to have. Those would be so hard to have. Why am I hearing? Like, oh, my phone. I'm like, why can I hear sound that isn't coming from Spotify? It's literally IRL sound on my phone. Is that big a XL Pitbull? No, I don't think I have. German Shepherds. German Shepherds are beautiful dogs. But again, high maintenance as shit. High maintenance as shit. I'm just going to fill up my bottle chucks. I don't know why my throat's a little scratchy. And then I'll come back and then maybe we'll get into a bit of Ghost of Tsushima. Because I'm not going to be on crazy late tonight. So might be a bit of a short stream. I'll be back in a sec. Alright, I'm back. I have some food as well. I might just go on YouTube and maybe watch something while I eat, and then yeah, watch something while I eat, I think. Let me have a look. What do we have? What do we have? Anything new and interesting on YouTube? That would be good to watch. Am I eating kangaroo meat? No. I am not eating kangaroo meat. What's good, chat? What's this? Black Myth Wukong. Before you buy. I mean, I already have it, so might be.
Hey, we're back with another episode.
See what they say about it. Do Aussies eat? Yeah, we eat kangaroo. I've tried it before. Can't really say I eat it on the regular though. Yeah, we'll get that on Sunday. Get on Sunday, Trey. Alright, let's check it out, Shinobi. Thank you. You demon kangaroos have lied to you. You know kangaroos are considered pests in Australia? What does it taste similar to? So it kind of reminds me of slow cooked beef. Well, kangaroo is hard, is a bit of a tricky one because it's very easy. Phil! I want to see it tonight. Phil, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Sub club, admission accepted. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you, Phil. Exactly, yeah. There's more kangaroos than there are people. And they're a pest to farmers. So, yeah, kangaroos are actually considered a pest in Australia. Koalas aren't pests, no. Yeah, we have way, way, way more kangaroos than people. But yeah, kangaroo can be a bit chewy or tough if you don't cook it right. It kind of reminds me of beef a little bit. You know? There you go, yeah. Bro, don't speak about the emu war, okay? That's a touchy subject. Don't bring up the emu war to an Australian. They dig holes in the vineyard and bite the drip hoses for water. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure farmers are allowed to just kill them. Yes, we did lose to the emus, okay? Yeah. That's another odd one, to be honest, Brian. Emu war? I don't know if there is a video about the emu war. Probably is. Have a look. Emu war. Really is. This has 25 million views. The emu war oversimplified.
This is Australia. For the man who imagines being strangled by a tarantula while a kangaroo breaks his kneecaps and thinks,
I've never seen this video.
Yes, please. For the man who pictures himself being eaten by a snake in the burning outback while eating a Vegemite sandwich and thinks, yes, please. And that man was Governor Arthur Phillip, who landed in Eastern Australia in 1788, presumably saw a dingo being eaten by a crocodile, being eaten by a death adder, being eaten by a koala, being eaten by Mel Gibson, and thought to himself, yes, good.
Mel Gibson.
Now I know what you're thinking, but oversimplified, the British didn't discover Australia, the Vikings did. And you'd be wrong. I'm not sure why you'd think that. But hey, if you love Vikings so much, then why don't you check out today's sponsor? Vikings War of Clans was inspired by the PC strategy and RPG games of the 90s. Win Vikings for free, only from Protective Shy. Man, this sell! Lend any what if all the turn? And in an effort to shorten a drought and then everyone stuffed it to economic downturn. Thought of that. Sell! Sell! Market will continue. Bonus of 200 gold coins and a protective shield.
Yeah, I know. That was an excellent segue.
Buy! Man, this is great. The market will continue to grow forever. But what if it doesn't? Oh crap, I never thought of that. Sell! And the stock market crashed, which led to economic downturn, which meant banks wouldn't lend anyone any money, which led to more economic downturn, which meant everyone stopped buying stuff, which led to more economic downturn. And hey, what if all the crops in the Great Plains were destroyed in a drought and then a big dust storm engulfed the area? That's right, more economic downturn. And in an effort to combat the crisis, America began imposing tariffs on foreign imports, which made the economic downturn go global, and the earth got really depressed. But one nation that was hit harder than most by the whole affair—
Where's this
Australia.
going?
The problem for Australia was that it relied heavily on its export industries, and in the current economic climate, no one was buying. To make things worse, Australia had introduced its own currency and pegged it onto the gold standard via the British pound, but then the UK started messing with its own peg on the gold standard, and if this is starting to sound confusing, then let me oversimplify it for you. Hey UK, looks like my car's broken down. Want to give me a tow? No problem, friend, I got you.
I'm so
More
confused where this
economic
is
downturn.
going.
The point I'm trying to make is things weren't good, and in particular, it was Australia's farmers that were suffering most. After the First World War, Australia had given returning veterans land for farming, but with the current economic crisis, the farmers just weren't making enough money, and many left to go find work in the cities. But for those who remained, things were about to get even worse.
Okay.
Before we get into that, it's time for some cultural exchange. My national bird is the bald eagle. It's a strong patriotic symbol of America and a deeply valued and protected species. My national bird is the peafowl. It's a beautiful creature whose vivid colors represent India, so we list it as a protected species. My national bird is the emu, and it's a pest. Also bloody delicious. Emus, 6 feet tall, 90 to 120 pounds, and able to run at speeds up to 40 miles per hour, usually return to the coast after their breeding season. But suddenly they found Western Australia full of lush, wet farmland. Oh my, look at all this delicious wheat that just so happens to be growing here in large quantities. Hey guys, get a load of this. You know, oh my, look at all this delicious wheat that just so happens to be Hey, who left this big hole in the fence? Guys, get a load of this. Oh wow.
Waiting so much.
What a lovely morning for some farming. What? Those damned emus, they have it in for me. They're bullies. They're nothing but bullies. Calm down, Bruce. They're just animals. It's not personal. Hey, Farmer Bruce, where did you find that hat? The toilet? Yes. 20,000 emus cost the already struggling farmers millions more pounds in lost crops and damages. The situation couldn't continue like this. Something had to be done. So in 1932, the farmers turned to the government for help. You'd think they'd go to the Minister of Agriculture, but these farmers said no. This is a job for the military. So they went to George Pierce, the Minister of Defense.
What the heck
That's
is
right.
happening?
Australia was to go to war with the emus. But not everyone was happy with the idea. This is barbaric. We can't go slaughtering thousands of our own national bird. Oh, come on, guys. The machine guns will make it quick and painless. Machine guns? You're using machine guns?
Yeah, this is exactly
This
what
is animal
happened.
cruelty. Look, I know
Have
it's
I ever
unusual, but
encountered
it's not
an
like
emu?
we're poachers turning the birds
No,
into
never.
feather hats.
Actually, the first
Think
time
of
I
the
ever saw an
benefits.
emu was
It'll
here
be
in
good
WA.
target
In the
practice for our
wild, that
boys.
is.
The government can show it took action. Plus, I can get myself a nice new feather hat. Did I say feather hat? I meant I want to gather chat with you about getting you all some nice new feather hats. Did I say feather hats?
I don't know whether I
meant
hate or
want to
love this
wage
guy's editing.
terror at these emus. and turn them all into feather hats. Damn it! Of course, Pierce first made the farmers sign an agreement saying that they would pay for the whole thing and that Pierce wouldn't take any of the blame if the operation, that was clearly very stupid, turned out to indeed be stupid. And the operation went ahead. Major GPW Meredith and his men were sent with 2 Lewis machine guns to hunt down and take out the evil emu population in Western Australia. Target spotted. Well, was it an emu? No, sir. It's an emo. Damn it, Jones, learn your vowels. I'm sorry. Okay, it looks like the humans are coming
That
for us.
one was
But
good.
check this out. I've come up with an amazing
That
plan.
one was
See if you
good.
can follow me here, okay? When they approach, we run away. Sir, you're a genius. He sent the camera crew along with the machine gunners to capture some good old propaganda for the government. And the first battle took place in November at Campion. The men spotted a mob of emus from a distance, so they set up their guns and opened fire. The emus split up into smaller groups and ran in every direction. The men were only able to kill what they called a number of birds, but the vast majority got away. Cut! Surprisingly, many of the emus were able to take multiple bullets but still run at full speed to safety, causing Meredith to compare them to tanks, saying if we had a military division with the bullet-carrying capacity of these birds, it would face any army in the world. Okay, we need to get closer. No, you idiots, not to me, to the emus. Oh, sorry. No.
Michael Bay. Explosions
like it.
everywhere.
So next, they tried sneaking up on a large number of emus near a local dam and firing at short range. Maybe the men were just unlucky, but my professional opinion says the emus were magic, because both guns jammed after just 12 emus were killed, and once again, the rest got away. Cut! The men were feeling a little humiliated after losing to a pack of discount ostriches, so they decided to move further south,
Discount
where the emus were
ostriches.
said to be tamer. And this time, they had a new strategy. Okay, Jones, here's the plan. You mount the machine gun in the back, I'll chase the emus, you shoot. Got it? Got it. I'm gonna shove that camera up your... The operation was a fiasco, and the press had a field day. In Parliament, Pierce was lambasted, and an opposition party member suggested that medals should be handed out to the emus, who had won every round so far. Pierce, feeling quite humiliated, the farmers approached again and said, "Hey man,
Excuse
the
me?
emus are still eating all our crops. Can you send the army back out here?" And Pierce was like, "Yeah, okay." So the operation was back on for round 2. And this time Meredith and his men had learned the emus' guerrilla tactics and were much more successful, with reports suggesting the
What do you
men
mean,
were cutting
pro?
down 300 emus
I can imagine
every week.
you
I
editing
hope
something
you
like
boys
this.
are getting great footage of this. What on earth are you filming? Despite the success, the media had lost interest in the whole thing.
What
So with the
is
1,000 emus
happening
killed,
in this
Pierce
video?
finally ended the operation and returned to Parliament declaring victory for the humans. So there were 20,000 emus out there destroying crops, and you've killed 1,000. Meaning there's still 19,000 emus out there. Yep. And in addition, you've burned through 10,000 rounds of ammunition. Meaning you wasted 10 rounds per confirmed kill. That's right. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call this one for the emus. At least I got a feather hat. What? So in the end, the emus won the Great Emu War of 1932, and the emus continued to wreak havoc on the farmers for years to come. The government introduced a bounty system, which saw some success. But for a moment, let's take some time to remember the brave men who said goodbye to their families and risked their lives to take on the great, evil emu population in Western Australia. But even more importantly, let's think of the friends they made, the bond they created, and the memories they shared.
Take me home
That was beautiful.
to golden fields and sights of
I love that
days
so
gone
much.
by.
Ugh.
It's where the heart
Yeah, are you tearing up or just me?
with stories on
Hey, guys? I solved the emu crisis. Really? How? I just made some better fences.
That was great. Did we all love it? I know you loved it, chat. We learnt so much. We all know about the Emu War now. Earth Zoo. Why am I going to a zoo for? Very informative. It was very accurate as well. Crazy. What was one of the worst things I've watched? Couldn't have been that bad 'cause you're still here, RT, and watched it all. Couldn't have been that bad. That was as good as your singing? Wasn't that good? What do you mean? Yeah, I think it reached the point of being so bad that it was good. All right, what next? What next? More. It was the video I was originally going to watch. Yeah, it was something Wukong related. Oh yeah, this one.
We're back with another episode of Before You Buy, that show where we give you some straight up gameplay and our first impressions of the latest games releasing. As usual, it's me,
Hi,
Jake
Butcher.
Catalino, and today we're talking about Black Myth Wukong. This is a big action combat adventure from Game Science. This is a mobile developer jumping into their first big console PC.
It was a
game.
mobile
This
dev.
game has been slowly hyped up for years, from its graphics to its
Crazy.
character and story, and we've been cautiously keeping an eye on it. Now, keep in mind with this video, this is my first impressions after the first like 13, 14 hours or so.
I saw that it had like the
I'm actually
most
liking this one
whatever
more than I
quarter
expected.
players
It's
on
flawed
Steam,
for
except
sure,
there
but
was
I think if you had
like
your eye
80%
on
or
this
something
and
were
you
from
were
China.
hopeful, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Chinese dev.
It's ambitious, and even where it stumbles, I think this is a great debut for this studio. And just so you know, I've been playing a review copy on PC. That's where all this footage is, and all of this gameplay footage you see here is spoiler free. So, if you haven't already heard this, it's important to note that Black Myth Wukong is
Man,
inspired
graphics
by
look
the
really
16th
good.
century classical
Hi,
Chinese
Hayden.
novel Journey to the West. Now, this to me is
Well,
one
I
of
was
the
maybe
game's
going to do
defining
this in
bits
front
why I
of
was interested.
Cyberpunk,
You play as a
depending if
badass
it was
monkey
good or
with a
not.
staff, and you go on a really varied adventure fighting zombies.
You've got the
and
day off in
creatures,
China to
rat
play
kings,
it.
evil ancient monks,
I respect
dragons,
the
you name it.
dedication.
This is a fairly linearly structured game with some diversions. It's not really a Souls-like, like many people expected. Sure, you rest and level up at like bonfire checkpoints, but that's really where the comparisons end. This is an action combat adventure with
I
light
thought it
RPG
was-
elements. You have some stats to worry about.
I thought it was
but you're not
meant to be
upgrading like a
Souls-like.
multitude of stats like endurance and strength and magic and intelligence. No, it's all just focused on, you know, the basic level up and simple loot and character progression through a skill tree and some other tricks along the way. Now, your character as a baseline has a heavy and light attack as well as a dodge. A lot of it is based around focus points, so you need to dodge and strike and do well to build this up, or hold a button to waste some stamina and charge it up, and then bam. When you have these points, you can launch a more powerful heavy attack that can often stagger enemies and have other bonuses. You can also deflect certain enemy projectiles, but otherwise, your main defense is really just dodging like crazy. Perfect dodges are rewarded with a satisfying effect and a little bonus, so get that focus stored up and hit triangle at the right moment and bam! A Monster Hunter greatsword level slam dunk that just feels so satisfying to properly pull off. There are also multiple stances that are swappable on the fly with the D-pad. These stances are really just variations on the monkey
Why
staff.
would you mention
did I forget
COVID
to mention that
anyway?
It's like a staff that can transform, because that's part of the ancient lore, man. Get with it. These don't change your entire fighting style, but they do matter the most with that charged heavy attack for situational shakeups. There's the big heavy slam, which is just so satisfying. I tend to stick with that as the main, but then there's the elevated staff, where
Yeah, it
the
just shows how
perches
big their
atop it like a
population is,
tall
Rain.
pole, avoiding some damage
Good
while
night, Bella.
also charging up a big downward slam. There's more, and I'm still experimenting with them, but I'll let you discover them. They
you
seem
go.
pretty
There you go,
situational,
Benny.
and I've had a tendency to only swap to and use them in specific instances more than just having them equipped and using them consistently. Even still, sometimes it's tough to learn where exactly a stance might work, because enemy attacks are so insane and aggressive. It can take a lot of trial and error to really get what the hell
Where
you're
does this
doing
whole
with
like
a stance.
Wukong
A lot
character
of times you're given these
come
stances
from?
and then their use case isn't really spelled out for you. You gotta just figure it out. But still, I kind of like these implementations. Along with that, you have a magic meter that you can spend on special abilities. The first one introduced to you is a temporary and pretty short enemy freeze, like catching them for just enough
You want it
time to
again,
land a few
Racer?
hits. Some of these abilities are offensive, some that
I was
help
gonna
a
maybe
little
do
bit in
that
the defense
Wreckfest
department,
game.
and they're paced throughout the game.
It's
and
a
seem
Chinese myth
effective,
character.
but more importantly, entertaining and fun
Uh-huh.
to pull off at the right moment.
Gonna
It's
say,
just
'cause
so
it's
good to screw over an enemy.
First
at the
time
last
I've seen,
second.
well, literally
These
League of
are all
Legends,
cooldowns,
Wukong.
but the
Again,
bigger
monkey
challenge
character.
And strategy is not burning your entire
Okay, I've
magic
seen
meter
it a
before
few
getting
places.
to
So
a
where's it
challenging
come from?
enemy
So it's
where
a Chinese
you're really gonna need
folklore.
it. You're also
Interesting.
essentially
Hi, God of War.
defeating certain enemies and collecting some of their abilities. Our hero character is canonically like a shapeshifter.
I'm
and
okay, how are
throughout
you?
The game, you defeat and earn the ability to transform into these enemies temporarily. There's a full transformation where like you can
I like
temporarily
abilities.
become a different creature and walk around and kick ass, or ones that you trigger and you will transform for a moment for like a quick thing, or like a big special one hit.
To be honest, I'm
attack,
glad it's not a
or,
Souls-like game,
poison
'cause I
blast,
just didn't
stuff
really
like
have
that.
the motivation
These
to play
things
another
give
game like that.
variation to a pretty simple striking combat system. You can do light attacks and then
It's honestly
time it right
giving
with a heavy
more
attack,
Ghost of
and the
Tsushima
animations
than
are
it is
incredible. But after a while, you might find yourself
Souls
just doing
game.
the same best combos over and over again. It,
Minus,
it
I
really
guess,
only
boss
matters
fights.
when an enemy feels like a grind, or like when you're fighting low-level enemies. The more complex bosses, you really have bigger things to worry about. Is the combat most refined, the most laser precise, balanced?
I appreciate coming
thing?
past to say hi.
No.
Hope you had a
If
good
you
day
were
at
looking
work.
for a Souls-like, this is where you might be disappointed if you were looking for even more depth, but I had fun.
400 years old. What
Story-wise,
is
it
like
has
the
a lot
myth?
going for it because of like what I said, like what it's based on. I only know the basics of Sun Wukong, but I was really just here
Journey
for
to
the
the
ride and
West?
to be exposed to Chinese myth. You get mysterious tales, beautiful vignettes, thoughtful quotes, really well designed.
Oh, so the whole
and
game's
cool
based
looking
off that.
characters and cinematic action. You get mysterious tales here for the
What did you
ride
say?
and to be exposed to Chinese myth. You get
Ah,
mysterious
okay, so it's
tales,
the whole entire
beautiful
game.
vignettes, thoughtful quotes, really well designed and cool looking characters and cinematic action framing. But I didn't really get a good feel for a sense of story. You just kind of go along, things happen, and characters say things and quote random things, and it really does not do a good job of ushering people into these ancient tales. I was still curious the whole time
lame.
and had fun seeing cool stuff, but I wasn't like compelled or emotionally invested. It's just like
TV
a
show?
sequence of really
What
cool
TV
stuff.
show?
Now the game is structured in chapters. There's typically a big
Oh,
bad
sick,
boss at
Racer.
the end
Yeah,
of the
hopefully it's a
chapter,
good
and
one.
It's a matter of you getting your way there. You might run into
Sorry.
one mid boss that kicks your ass, so turn around and find another alternating path that likely
Favorite
brings you
other
to another
Souls-like?
mid boss you can cut your teeth on first. Occasionally, you'll
I
run
just
into
need a
an
good
NPC
break
or a
between
little mystery,
Souls-like
but this is
games,
mostly
you know,
areas
before
with a
getting
few
into another one.
mob-type enemies that mostly aren't too crazy, and then a few tougher guys here and there, and then lots and lots of bosses.
Monkey
Like, I
King.
mean it. You can fight one unique boss, walk through a hallway,
Nah.
and then bam, there's a completely new, different boss ready to square up. This is where the game is really ambitious. Like I said, the amount of unique fights feels really, really damn special. The amount of times I was in a glorious, over-the-top, brutal fight with, like, you know, screen-filling animations and explosions, thinking
It's a propaganda
"Oh, man,
story
this
about an
has to be
outsider
the
in
end of
China
this
with
whole
no
chapter
parents,
or
inheritance,
sequence.
or lineage
You know,
that
maybe I'll
stands
get
up
a
against
big
the structure of
cutscene
power,
or
represents
something.
everyone without
And then I finally beat
representation.
them,
Oh,
and then, nope, that was just
Like
a
a
regular
power to the
pedestrian
people type
boss
thing.
in the middle of a level with another one right around the corner. A mid-boss in this game rivals some of the best bosses in other like regular action games, and that's really damn impressive. From the level of challenge to the music and setting to the like the over-the-top crazy movesets of some of these enemies. It's just nuts. And I've been having a lot of fun just consistently encountering new cool stuff. It makes it feel really well paced.
Seems like a solid game.
A little addicted, man. Like
Hi,
I kept
Bliss.
playing after I said I'd stop because I just wanted to see the next.
Oh
new thing
shit!
around every
Yeah, I've never
corner.
been
And it's
into
just
racing
really
games,
fun when
Razor.
you get a good run going and you just feel like a ruthless badass. When the combat hits, it hits. Now, some of the big boss enemies go so insane that they will actually trap you in a corner and like the camera lock on screws up and makes it so you can't see attacks are coming. This happened to me way more than I'd like. And it was pretty annoying when I
pretty
was doing
solid.
well, but happened to get boxed into a corner by a taller enemy who
Has
jumps in the
Cyberpunk
air,
plays
and then the
more?
camera
How
gets
big
stuck
is this
because
game?
It tried to pan up, and now like it's just a mess, and then I can't see big hits
How
coming
long-
my
how
way.
many hours
Very
playtime?
frustrating. Also, if we're talking about annoying stuff, this game really needs a map. As far as I know, I couldn't find one. Even
There's
if
no
it's
map?
just a vague map, it would really help because some of the chapters have really big areas. It is worth noting that you can revisit and fast travel back to previous areas.
How is there no
previous
map?
little bonfires if you want, but that doesn't really show you much in terms of like getting a good read on an environment, on a layout.
40
But, man, I
hours?
will compliment
Oof.
the look of these areas.
Solid.
Level design wise, everything is really simple, like structurally. And I did encounter some invisible walls, which was sometimes a buzzkill. But otherwise, damn, these areas look really good graphically. Dry
Yeah, I was gonna say, the
grasslands,
graphics
deep
look
deserts,
great.
lush green detailed forests, blinding white snow. In all of it, they really excel here. From graphics to art design, this game is absolutely gorgeous.
Is it like a big hobby of
Flowing
yours,
rivers,
Razor?
lush foliage, detailed textures, striking shadows, and ray tracing. This is the rare instance of a game that was like originally teased as a graphical showcase like years ago,
Beeline
and the final
from
product
start to
actually
finish,
looks
20
really
hours.
good. With that being said, I did play
Yeah,
on
how do you
PC,
figure
and
out where
even
you're
on a
going if you don't
high-end
have a
PC,
map?
I did have some issues. The occasional
Hi,
stuttering,
Flashton.
a few glitches with some enemies floating, a few crashes, and some little frame rate issues.
Yeah, it gives you- it also gives
especially
you
as you get
similar
deeper
vibes
into the
to
game. Means if you're sensitive
Jedi
to this
Fallen
stuff,
Order.
you should maybe wait or do some more research with a PC nerd reviewer. I've seen some critics not have any issues. I've seen some have worse than me.
Welcome in,
I
Trios.
also have
I'm
not
good, how are
seen
you?
the console version of this game, and I believe none of my fellow reviewers have either, meaning definitely wait until we know what's up, because this game is coming in a little hot. The potential technical issues muffles what is otherwise a really fun game.
It seems pretty
Like
solid.
I said, be warned, it's not a Souls-like, and some Souls fans might not love the combat, but they'll like the challenge for sure. Me personally, playing this game, I'm having a blast. Wukong is a challenging, thrilling adventure with unique lore, setting, and vibe, and I definitely recommend it at some point. But that's it before you buy. You know how this goes by now. I give you some pros, some cons, and some personal opinion, and now I want to hear yours down in the comments. Have you been looking forward to this game? I'd love to know your impressions from watching a bunch of games.
Honestly, it seems like a good game. Hi, thank you so much for the 5 months.
Cyberpunk before GTA 6.
It does feel like Cyberpunk keeps getting pushed back further and further, but it's definitely on the list of playing. We will get around to it as long as not new games keep coming out in front of it, you know? Hi, Sussy. Yeah, it looks like a game I feel like I could enjoy. A little disappointed about the story, or the lack of story, it says, because I like story games for a good story. You know, I like being able to follow along a narrative and get really engrossed into the game. May I ask how the tipping culture is in Australia? It's costly to give tips. I saw a video once where a delivery guy refused to give free as he didn't receive any tips from anything. Nah, we don't tip in Australia unless you get really, really good service. Tipping's not really like a big thing here. Basically, how good are you with the same kind of games? You get lost a lot, you'll be arranged in 30, 40 hours. I feel like I'd get lost purely based on the fact that I want to explore everything and not feel like I've missed anything. So I'll go backwards to make sure I've done everything, and then also just get lost while doing it if I don't have a map. Dragon Ball is based on Wukong? Oh, I'm definitely gonna play it. It's just, I guess, a matter of when, you know. Everything before Cyber. I swear I'm not avoiding Cyberpunk. I'm actually super keen to play it. It's just, there's just other stuff that come through that are more, I guess, time sensitive. Or not like, you know, more relevant, I should say. Hi, Snack. Yeah, I'm definitely going to play. I've already got the game, so, you know, be silly not to. Oh, you like a pretzel? Your word is decreasing in value. Okay, blame everything else, all right? It was because Fallout was relevant. Ghost of Tsushima came to PC. You know, now I'm committed to finishing games that I start too. You know, I don't like leaving things unfinished. Wish I would never. Yeah, definitely in recent years as well. I'm always excited by a good, you know, new game because they just feel few and far between. All new games have good graphics. They're just getting better and better. I don't think there'll ever be a time where I'm not just impressed by them though, you know? I don't think there'll ever be, you know, a game with really good, nice graphics that just becomes the norm. It's like, that's the standard. It's just, they're just getting better and better every time. No, I haven't, Riven. Probably Dragon. Have you noticed that only... Oh, wait. I'm sorry about that. But you say streamers and say it's almost compulsory. Yeah, it's definitely an American thing for sure, but not an Australian thing. Yeah, see, I haven't heard of the other ones. Doom the Dark Ages? Is that just Doom? You gave up? Why'd you give up, Benny? I have a lot of new games to make you push back Cyberpunk. Like what? She's just a girl. Oh, that's so cool. Bit of Razor lore we got. Yeah, I remember watching my brother play the Need for Speed games, but I was never super into them. Really, games are getting better graphics? Crazy. I know, right? Like, just how much more realistic can they get? Crazy. What? Like, technology is advancing. Who would have thought? I honestly thought it would have just slowed down by now. It's Doom but medieval. Yeah, I've actually never played Doom before. Believe it or not. From accomplishment. That's a shame, Benny. My headset, I don't know the exact model of it. I just know it's EPOS. Hi, Exodus. Doom trailer. Let me have a look. Where are we? Where are we? Sorry. Warrior Hero is the super weapon of gods and kings. Very loud. XM4s, Luna, I love them. My Sony XM4s. And you can get them for a decent price because they're not the latest model. I prefer the XM4s over the XM5s because I like them for traveling. Yeah, I've literally never played Doom. He's getting whacked, nobody. Oh yeah, my dad played Doom. Dad definitely played Doom. OG one, obviously. Yeah, I'm curious to see when that happens, DLA. Hi, Saber. Really? XM5s every time I look are still like $500. Maybe this will be the first Doom game I ever try. Can never get into Doom, wasn't for you? With the Rock Dev? Has it already come out? Oh, you know what I actually tried to watch last night, but I ended up falling asleep? I put on Dungeons and Dragons because it was on, I forget what streaming service it was, with Chris Pine and what's that guy's name? Hugh something. Hugh Grant, that's the one. I was like, Hugh. I was thinking of every Hugh person but Hugh Grant. Hugh Grant, yes. I actually started watching that because it surprisingly had pretty good reviews. I can't speak today. What did you think of it? I fell asleep, unfortunately. What I did watch, I liked, but yeah, I need to go back and watch it. In my defense, I didn't get a good sleep the night before and I had to be up early as well. So I was tired. It's not that the movie was boring. I just fell asleep. I was very, very exhausted. But it's one of those things that you don't expect to do well. And then when I was scrolling through, it had like what streaming service was I on that I watched it? Because it has like, it shows you the IMDb ratings. And the IMDb rating was like 7 point something. And for a, you know, movie that's based on something else, like an adaptation or whatever, I'm like, that's pretty decent. So I'm like, you know what? I'll check it out and I'll try it. And what I did watch of it, I liked, but yeah, I have to go back and finish it because I fell asleep, passed out. Hi, Jay. But I feel like if you were a Dungeons and Dragons fan, you'd probably enjoy it a lot more because I felt like there were a lot of references as well they would have made to actual Dungeons and Dragons that people who are familiar with it would have loved. Here in 2005, oh my god, it's so old. Nah, it's not that it wasn't good. I honestly couldn't even say. Can't take it too seriously? Yes. Yeah, can't take it too seriously. It was just a... Did you see the Amazon game-based animation trailer? No, what is it, Saber? I want to go back and watch it. But yeah, I was kind of sad that I fell asleep. I was just so exhausted. It was just like it was an easy watch movie. You know, I like when movies are a bit of an easy watch.
Sweet 16 months as sweet as you, fast heart. Happy 16 months, Develique hug.
Ah, thank you, Starship. Thank you. Cozy in that hoodie. Yeah, I'm just in comfy vibes. Man, I was recording for hours before I got on stream. Hours. So I just wanted to be comfortable because it was also cold today. Watch Vox. What's this? Vox Machina. Let me look it up. Where's Google? I'm looking at my movie era. Now that I finished House of Dragon, I've just been putting off starting the bear because I really wanted to